everybody, it's Jennifer, and today I thought we could do a tag. This is the My First Time tag. I'm doing this in collaboration with Curly Girl Life. I'll link her channel down below. Her name is Latoya. She's really nice. She reached out to me to do this tag with you guys. So it's 15 questions about your first time doing things or your first crush and things like that. I thought this would be a really fun way for you guys to get to know me a little bit better, and feel free to do this tag for yourself and link it down below so I can watch. So, number 1 is my first crush. I'm not really sure. I'm sure my first crush was in like elementary school, and it was probably on one of my older brother's friends, but I don't really remember who exactly it was. Number 2 is my first kiss. My first kiss on the lips, just like a quick peck, was in 2nd grade with one of my best friends. His name was Tevin. But my first real kiss, I was 14 or 15, so. Number 3 is my first piercing. My first piercing I got when I was 4. It's just my first hole right here. My parents got it for me, obviously. And then I think when I was 14 or 15, I got my second hole, and then when I turned 18, I now have 14 piercings altogether. So I went a little crazy, but my first one was definitely my first ear piercing. Number 4 is your first tattoo. My first tattoo is a tattoo on my foot. I can try to insert a picture here. It is just script, and it just says mind over matter. It's always been one of my favorite quotes. I kind of live my life by it. And then I got one on my hip, one on my pinky. Yeah, that's all I have right now. First roller coaster. I don't really know what my first roller coaster is. I don't like roller coasters. I know that. I know my first amusement park ride was the Joker that swung back and forth like this, and it was at Six Flags when I was 5. But I don't remember my first roller coaster. My first time losing a loved one. I am actually very fortunate. All of my parents, well, I have 2 parents and they're both remarried, so all 4 of them are still alive. My grandparents are still alive, my siblings, all that. So I've not really lost anyone that I loved yet, so I'm very fortunate. Number 7, my first period. I was 14? Yeah, I was 14. No, I was 13. I started the month before my birthday, and my mom had talked to me, and all my friends had already gotten their period, so I was kind of waiting on it, and I was really happy when I got it, so I'm weird. Number 8, my first date. I want to say my first actual real date was with my fiance. We've been dating since I was 17. So, yeah, that was my first real date. We went to the movies and we went out to eat. Cliche first date. Number 9, my first job. My first job was McDonald's. I worked there for 4 years. I ended up being a department manager there. I don't recommend it. It was really fun, but I learned a lot of good lessons from it, and I got to meet my fiance, James. Number 10, my first car. My first car was a 1998 Chevy Lumina, and it was a granny car, and it had crank windows, it had an 8-track player in it, and it didn't have any cup holders. It was really terrible, but I really liked it, and I actually just got rid of that car 4 years ago. I really loved it. Yeah, I put a system in it and would bump in my granny car all the time. Number 11, my first pet was my papa got me and my brother 2 dogs for Christmas when I was probably 2 or 3. Their names were Blackie and Brownie because they were black and brown. We weren't very creative. I don't remember what kind of dogs they were though. Number 12, my first argument or fight. Those both had to probably be my older brother. It's just the 2 of us, so we fought pretty hard. There's been holes knocked in walls and broken bones. So I'm gonna say it was probably my brother. Number 13, my first drink of alcohol. My first drink of alcohol was not legal. I think I was 15 or 16, and I'm pretty sure it was a screwdriver, and it was really nasty. I'm not a big drinker. But my first legal drink was a Long Island iced tea. First time on your own. Sorry, my daughter's sitting like right off screen. Sorry. First time on my own, I moved out of my mom's house with my brother 2 weeks after graduating high school, so 18. I'm 24 now. I've never had to move back in with my mom, so my brother and I are really, really close. We're best friends, so we decided we were going to move out and get our own house together, and we actually just moved apart from each other last year, and it's been really, really rough. We still talk every day, but he has his own house, and I have this apartment with my fiance and my daughter, and we've bought a house that's being remodeled right now. And my last question is my first trip or vacation. My first trip, I believe my mom, my stepdad, and my brother and I went to Missouri. We went to St. Louis, and my stepdad's family lived in Missouri, I think, and we ended up going to the Arch and Six Flags and like a Superman museum, if I remember right, and I was like 4 or 5, I want to say. Yeah, but that was my first trip. That was all of the questions in this tag. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below what you want to see next. Or comment down below your answers to this tag if you don't want to make your own video. And of course, share this video around, and you can always private message me or comment down below with any requests or questions you guys have. And please, please head over to my friend Latoya's page. I'll link it down below and watch her video of this tag. It's a really, really fun tag, and I look forward to watching your guys's. Bye.